Hey guys, just want to let you know before you watch this video, that all these videos from this series is pre-recorded. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you guys know I like this game. I have pictures posted of it. These are just pre-recorded videos that I have that I wanted you guys to see, so that way you guys can be able to see my reactions. I had these set a while back. And the mic obviously was brand new, and I've had that for a little bit. So, but other than that, that's basically it. I don't know if it's reading the mic or not, but as I said, I don't know if it's reaching the mic or not, but still, just want to let you guys know that this is pre-recorded. None of this that you see in this video is live. I'm not faking these reactions. These are actual reactions that I've had throughout the game series. I'll have the same exact video up in every freaking video, so that way you guys can know about this thing. Anyway, hope you guys do enjoy this video, and hope you guys enjoy whatever bullcrap I'm doing in Doki Literature Club. See you guys later. Hey guys, Robin Slayer here, back with another flaming video, and welcome back to Doki Literature Club. I know, I finally put my headphones on, and it is so loud. It is incredibly loud. But you know what? It's okay, because I need the sound to go through my ears as loud as I can get to it, Content. So, just a recap. Last time, we were in the literature club sharing our poems for the very first time. That was a really interesting experience. And as well, we were also learning how to choose the waifu, but we were choosing what to pick as far as the persons we wanted to choose, such as and I was going for Yuri, because Yuri is the character I'm still passionate for. Even though Sayori has that energetic vibe that really makes it funny, I still like Yuri for many particular kinds of reasons. So I'm kind of excited to see what this holds for me. Also, actually, shoot, I forgot that I need to open the Steam game files, because I was apparently told that the Steam game files are what I need to there we go. Okay, so the game files are right here, right open. I don't know, because you guys are probably seeing some very cut out stuff, but it's okay, because here are the game files. You guys can see them perfectly. All that characters. Ooh, there's character files in here. Ooh, that's cool. Okay. So, this is the character files. I was suggested to have the character files left open when I play this game. So, hopefully it's said correctly, and hopefully, because apparently what I'm thinking is that there might be stuff put into there as the game progresses. So I don't know. So let's go ahead and get my words for yuyu. My good old yuyu. So, melancholy, capable, horror, oh, that's Sayori word. Unstable, determination. Crimson, explode, effulgence. Not imagination, because that would be a Sayori word. Not broken. I feel like that'd be also a Sayori word. Portrait. There we go. Judgment. Unending. Intellectual. After image. There we go. Ambiance. Oh, that is a Sayori word. Pleasure. Anxiety, because that's something that Yuri has. Uncontrollable. Misfortune, I think that is Sayori. Actually, I'm gonna pick Misfortune anyway, just because. Alright, time to end it with Sayori. Ooh, I haven't recorded in a couple of days because I haven't played this game in a little bit, so another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Jake! Yo, say yo, Ray! Looks like you're in a good mood today. Hee hee. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. I guess that is. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks, I'll pass. Eh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why, that all of a sudden? Were you trying to rob Sayori? Jesus Christ. The headphones are really going to be a bother for me. The headphones are going to be a real bother for me. Oh no. It's because it's really hard to hear anything. But I'm afraid if I unplug the headphones, it's going to cut out sound in the recording. Dang. First time wearing headphones on the channel. Who knew? Because today is also because yet again, pre-recorded videos. Anyway, no reason really. Just wanted to look at it. I'm gonna rob you, Sayori. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch to get it open. There's a gun! What is this? Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. Damn. Sayori be poor, man. She be poor. Anyway. I knew it. I could see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming into the club room. So either you were not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you planned to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But here's one more thing. You're always hungry. So that leaves the one option. Wow. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. See, this is what I'm talking about with Sayori. This is a kind of friend I would love to have. Someone like Sayori would be an awesome friend to have. And actually, you know what? I do have an awesome friend like Sayori. So, yeah. Jesus, okay, yeah, I do have a friend like Sayori. But I won't mention her because I don't want to mention her in public right now. Anyway, let's go ahead and continue playing. Ooh. I am also not feeling the brightest today. I am feeling pretty sick, but I'm still able to do this. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is always in her books, as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri! Tell Drake to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. Ooh. I really like it when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you can think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution. Retribution. Yeah, totally that. Still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside of us all, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But, you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Oh, Jesus Christ. Stop it. God, that actually made me jump, guys. I'm not lying. What? Yeah. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow! What was... a cookie? Sure enough, it was a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Hey, is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a huge bite. So good. Oh my god. Sayori suddenly claps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't beat choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah? Why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge the cookie Sayori off of her. Okay, I'm gonna have to do this so that way I can hear myself a little bit. There we go. It might look weird to you guys because I have one side plugged in and one side on the other plugged in out, but it's what I can do so far because I can't hear the outside of myself with the headphones, so... Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Ooh. Not full Sayori trusts him in safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori... Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Ugh. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Definitely not me. Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. Totally have not seen her in the hallways or something. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. And this freaking Shrek theme just comes up. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. Why are you being late? I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chose the club after her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. The boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quickly glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of
lost track of time. Ah, that makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must have not heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've been wanting to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica.
Monica looks at me.
Maybe once I get a little better, I will.
Ooh. Jesus.
Yay!
That sounds cool. I also look forward to it.
Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Jake.
Monica smiles sweetly. This pose, man. This pose. This game and the freaking pose. I don't remember if I said anything about what I can do there, but if you right click on the keyboard, it will get rid of that text, so it should just show like a picture. Thumbnail content? No, but I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share it once I'm ready.
I see. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I?
Well, not really. I choose to leave I would say Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sorry, somehow already finished her entire cookie.
Damn, she a beast.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Yuri's back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Like a ghost. Alright, time for the waifu stuff. Let's do it. Hey, Yuri. You already made this weird. You already made it weird. And now we must never speak of this moment again. I suddenly noticed that Yuri is reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No. I was kind of waiting for you.
That's the case. Why don't we go ahead and get started?
Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first?
Not at all.
Thanks very much.
You are very welcome. Yuyu, the waifu.
If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Do you know what's also a very good... Do you know what's also another good thing that would be time with my reading? A nice line of cocaine, because keeping you straight and focused on reading is how I got so much better at reading than you are, so you can go suck my ass and leave. I mean, I'll make some tea. Not to mention for yourself as well.
Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside.
Can you hold this for a second?
Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle.
I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then we'll go get some water.
She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. Like a creep. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Why you be looking at the waifu's leg? You know she'd be anxious and stuff like that. She'd be so anxious and very self-doubting. Which, honestly, I do self-doubt myself sometimes. That's why. So the real reason why I chose Yuri to be asked to choose one of the girls, I chose Yuri because of her personality, the way she anxiety gets into her and she gets so worried all the time, and that's what happens to me. I'm not saying it doesn't happen to everybody, and everybody has a bit of anxiety, but I have like a really bad anxiety, and as well, I also have what is it? And also having self-doubt, because I self-doubt myself so many times. I don't like self-doubting myself, but I do it anyway because I don't know why I do it. It's a thing I'm usually doing, and then every time when I do something wrong, I always think about that and I doubt myself, and then I think it's my fault, and then I just end up quiet and thinking so much about things that I shouldn't be really. And it's crazy, and that's why I chose Yuri, because she resembles me a lot more, and something like that makes it like she's so calm and mature and timid like I am. I'm pretty mature. When I'm on camera, I try to act weird, but I am very mature. Anyway, I've been blabbing too much.
Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back.
Might as well go with you. By the way, if you guys hear some random noises, they might be from outside because my window is open. Just because my room gets pretty hot in here sometimes, so might as well walk with you.
Yeah, why not? Shall we go then?
Yeah.
Where are you two off to?
Yuri was gonna make some tea, so I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher.
Okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it?
That's...
Monica, please mind your own business for once.
Oh, Yuri! The waifu!
Or do you want to tell me that there's something wrong with helping involve Jake in club activities?
The waifu! My mouth gapes.
I suppose there's something wrong with that. Then let's go, Jake.
Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall.
I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that?
Yuri?
Something about the way she said that. It made me feel so irritated.
Also, Yuri kind of cute. You're being so shy and all that crap.
What's wrong with me?
Yuri, there's nothing wrong with you. No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. And here comes UPS going by my house, which totally passes my house.
Jake, how come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me?
Because nothing you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions, and we can't always hide them away. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane.
No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that?
But why would I hate you? You can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that?
Friend, you say?
Yuri lifts her head.
Jake, I really like being friends with you.
Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that, but I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Dude, I am legit like that in real life. If any of my friends are in a tough situation, I try to do my best to help my friends out the best I can. I ensure my friends that it's going to be okay, nothing bad's gonna happen, and all that kind of crap. And my friends are one of the most valuable people to me, because I care so much for them, and they do so much for me. They do so much for me, and I do so much for them. And just talking is the one thing I'm used to with my friends, and if they're going through a hard time, I try my best to make them laugh and sometimes do my best to help them through all the needs that they have. Some of my friends have gone through depression. I've helped them out of it. Some of my friends have felt down before, and I've been there to lift them up and help them on the way. It's a thing that I like to do, and it's something that I think everybody should try to do, especially if they're seeing their friends. Because I'm not the type of person who would get bullied most of the time. I don't mind getting bullied myself. But when it comes to seeing my friends being bullied, my mind just erases. It can't irritate how my friends are being treated the way that they should be. And my friends feel the same way. My friends just don't give a crap about me and say that I should only care about them, and as they watch me get bullied around, they just sit there and do nothing. That's why having friends is just such a good thing. I know I'm blabbing too much, I know I'm talking too much, but this message right here about helping Yuri out was something that I think that was more inspiring by the main character. And it's really good to actually see something like that. So, all I want to say about that is that that the main character, my character, was doing the right thing and helping a friend out. So, that's something that everybody should learn. Everybody should get used to around sometimes. So, anyway.
Yeah. Shall we go?
Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom.
Jake, do you like oolong tea?
More story time. I don't like. You guys are probably going to judge and hate me on this, but I don't care. I do not like tea. Tea has that tasting to me that makes it taste so weird that I can't even drink it. Like, I've hated tea, and you guys are probably like,
What? He hates tea?
but I hate tea, and still, even like a half lemonade, half tea, it still doesn't change nothing. Yeah. Anything is fine.
Very well.
Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Ooh. Very nice outside today.
Now it's time to get the teapot.
You really do this properly, don't you?
Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others.
Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything?
Hoo-hoo.
What is hoo-hoo? She an owl?
Hoo-hoo. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed.
Perhaps I will. Perhaps I will get closer to the waifu. Nori fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now.
Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway.
That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much.
You're always worrying about me, Jake. It's very endearing.
Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us, like a proper friend should, and after a nice conversation, it was nice, so.
Jake, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today?
Yeah? Why's that?
It's a little easier on my back.
I can read it with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Jesus Christ, I hear the noises from outside. Sorry, I didn't realize.
No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it.
Is that so? Wonder why that is.
I wonder. It's mostly because of my your posture, right?
Always hunched over like that while reading?
Yes. Yes, that is that. Yes, totally. Yes, that is what it is. I have terrible reading posture. It's not that I have two big melons hanging off my chest. No, that's not what it is. No, definitely not. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Totally, definitely, yes.
Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. Ah, I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies that I kept hidden from Sayori's candy radar. I take it since it will go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sat against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other.
I can't see too well.
Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching.
Ooh, it's getting hot in here. Eee. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this?
Yuri was also always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle.
Your teacup.
Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. You know, accidentally don't touch her posture. You know? Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and only I can presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. Okay, dude. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little bit. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrappers.
Oh, dude, no. No. Don't ever put hot drinks, especially tea, in between your legs. Jesus.
In between your legs.
That is the worst spot to Jesus. I'm so tired. I don't know why.
I'm still pretty tired, but putting it between your legs, I don't know. It's just that I don't think you want to do that, especially for a hot drink. Ah, sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want.
That's okay. I won't take any.
Eh? You sure?
Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the pages.
Ah, you're right. Didn't even think about that. My bad.
No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay?
Are you sure? Comfortableness.
Of course.
Ooh. Could this be thumbnail? This could definitely be thumbnail. This could definitely be thumbnail. Thumbnail time. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case... Yuri's already totally focused on reading again. I take the chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then, I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She slowly parts her lips, as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Oh, that is definitely a thumbnail. Right there. That is a definite thumbnail. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks.
Did I just...
Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened.
Jake, Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. That's... Well, you were just helping.
Okay.
That's something that friends do, right?
I mean, not really in this kind of not really in this kind of context, but yeah, definitely. That's all it was. Totally wasn't trying to make you become the waifu.
Yeah. Then you don't need to stop or anything.
Oh. I see. The situation has gotten really tense. Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can tell by just her expression that even she can't focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time, Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did it come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. You know, like an average, normal human being. Get it right, game? I raise my arm. Ah! Like before, Yuri parts her lips. But it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. Okay, everyone! What? Jesus Christ! God damn it, Monica! I mean, Yuri jolts back. Okay, wow. That scene was already over in a flash. Jesus Christ.
It's time to share poems! Jake, you can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, thanks.
The spell is abruptly broken.
I'll take care of the cups.
Yeah, you go ahead. I'll take on this massive, I'll take on this massive erection. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling that this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Oh, is it already almost the end of the day? We've already been recording for half an hour. Let's start with Yuri. Let's make it so weird.
Let's see what you've written for today.
Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it?
Jake, this one might be even better than yesterday's. How'd you pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing.
Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try to give it some more imagery, you know? Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty.
I'm not used to this.
Used to what?
I don't know.
It's fine. Take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. That's what a good friend should do. That's a really good friend should do.
Yeah. Just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy.
Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. You, Yuri, can do so many things with your writing.
I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me.
Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today?
Yeah, I do. if it's with you.
Alright, time to read some poem action here. Oh. Actually, I want to check the game files real quick and see if anything pop in. Nothing really new came in. Nothing really new.
The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as the wandering human. An ordinary human. Jesus, I don't know how to read. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread. My subconscious, well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. Excuse me, Jesus. Whew. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. The moon, in sediments, its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife.
Come here.
The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon is taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I bandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic, Palavian, conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again.
Okay, that was a weird one. That was a weird poem. And I don't even understand what it means, so...
I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's.
I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem's about.
That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them.
Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't figure out what it's supposed to mean.
Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more usual hobbies. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them.
Why do you keep them to yourself?
Because they're embarrassing, and people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Jake?
Yes, in real life. Totally in real life, yes I do.
Like there's no way that no one gets embarrassed to... Oh my god, I'm so tired. There's no way.
Well, there are obviously some ways, but for me, I get very embarrassed in sharing work, especially during school. When I have to share my, when I have to do English class, I have to share my English stuff. It sucks. It sucks so much, and it's stupid. I hate it. And the reason why I hate English is because most of the time, mostly all the time, you have to share your work, share what you've done, and I don't like sharing my stuff because sharing my stuff is the worst part. Like sharing the stuff is like the worst part about English. It's always that, and it kind of sucks. And so to answer your question, yes, in real life I do, and I hopefully my main character, the protagonist says something like that. Hopefully we can say something like that. Well, yeah, I guess I do. Okay, thank you.
I feel like everyone has a little something like that.
Yuri, I believe you to be right.
The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities, even if it's difficult sometimes and some things can make us uncomfortable. After all, if I haven't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening, staring at my legs. Yeah, I know you were staring at my legs earlier, you creep. So you better cut it out before I go over there and murder you, okay? Alright?
Yes, Yuri.
There really aren't many people like you, Jake.
That's exaggerating a little bit.
It's just how I feel. Never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing, but now I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling, and you're to thank for that.
It's nothing really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. For just a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. Alright. Who to share poems with next? So, I'm obviously gonna save Sayori for last, because... Oh god. Doing Sayori last means that I can easily... easily do her at the end, meaning that all I have to do is just, every time we finish poems, go home with Sayori after every poem. So, and Monica's, I think I'm gonna do Natsuki's next.
Well, I can admit that it's better than the last one. It's nice to see you're putting some effort.
That's good.
But I still don't like this at all. I still don't like this at all. It's trying too hard to be serious.
Huh? What do you mean by that?
Poems still need to be all deep sounding to express something. It's going to just sound like you're forcing it unless you really don't suck at it. Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like this until you're on Yori's level. Natsuki stops short all of a sudden. Don't tell me.
Huh?
You're not just trying to impress Yuri, are you?
What are you talking about?
Keep your freaking voice down. You know, you really love this kind of angsty.
Just because she's a talented writer doesn't mean I mean.
Ugh.
Looks like I'm in trouble. I somehow struck a nerve, though what I did is beyond me.
I am so done with you.
Natsuki shoves the poem I handed to her over to me.
Take your stupid poem. If you wrote it for someone else, just don't show it to me.
Ouch. This is what I get for letting a younger girl step into my biz. Oh gosh. I hate what I look outside. It's very bright outside now. It was. Oof. Jesus. Anyway, I'm a biz. Unless I was a mind reader, I was destined to be in a world of pain from the start. At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. True. Let's do Monica, because as I said, Sayori would be last. She's the last person I would do. Not in a sexual way.
Hi again, Jake. How's the writing going?
Alright, I guess.
I'll take that.
You take my writing from me? You take my dick from me? What's next? You gonna take my waifu? I can't do this anymore. I can't do this anymore. Nope. I'll give you one more chance, Monica. One more chance. I don't care if you're club president. You don't talk to people like that.
As long as it's not going bad.
I can't believe I went from that sad to like happy, like, hey.
Anyway, it's so good. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece.
I wouldn't count on that.
You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today?
Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica.
Alright. That's what's good.
Is it?
It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style?
I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented.
Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it, right? Totally. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen.
I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside of her. Women have lights? Women have lights inside them? Hold on a second.
Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on inside that head of hers? I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. I just mean that I wish I can that I didn't keep so much to herself.
Okay, you know what? There has. I need to get a freaking book. I need to find a book. I don't remember what it's called, but I need to freaking find out what a freaking. Women don't have lights inside them, do they? Do they? Probably not. I don't know. Wasting so much time.
I just meant that I wish she didn't keep.
Oh yeah, didn't keep much for herself.
But still, defending her like that, you must be pretty into her. Stop with the pose.
You completely misunderstood.
Calm down. I'm kidding. Take a joke for once.
Oh, crap.
Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend.
Willie? He has a girlfriend or boyfriend? I don't know what my genders are.
Yeah, a fictional one anyway.
Monica kind of whispers that last part to me.
It's just a hunch, but
There's not really anything wrong with that.
oh well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
All right, let's take a look. Oh God, save me! He's awake inside somewhere. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, and an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grinding waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sighing, cassine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem, a meaningless. Is there more? Load me. Ew. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? You're just gonna forget about the part that says load me?
I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it.
No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess.
I kinda like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise.
I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though.
Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be abstract, as a physical expression or of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something, you know? Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day.
Alright, Monica, what are you gonna give us today?
Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Oh, we got some fourth wall breaking here. Some fourth wall breaking. Oh my god. Oh man, I cannot wait to see what is this going to be about now. Hopefully that was just a minor issue, or maybe just like a little funny thing to like say that, oh, it's like Undertale, and like you have a character that breaks the fourth wall and only does, or like Deadpool and just does it for fun. Please tell me that's what it is. All right, Sayori.
Sayori, did you see the weird crap that's going on back there with Monica? I don't think she's right. Ooh, I like this one, Jake. It has nice feelings in it.
I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's?
Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both.
That's not very helpful, you know.
Well, I'm not good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But that's why I just have to go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem.
Jesus, Sayori, you are really good. I'm not sure if that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place.
Yeah.
Me neither. Ugh. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought?
Oh, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet.
Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself for once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point.
Eh?
Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Well, whatever.
Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems.
Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? That's the word I'm looking for. Bittersweet. Yeah, I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori.
Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug and make a nice happy rainbow.
Sorry, that's unexpectedly poetic.
Is it?
Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all.
Thanks, Jake. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay?
Okay. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger to plug one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in the bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scrapping and scrapping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like the time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frankly pull them down from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. All I hear is an echo, 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 echo inside my head. Jeez, that was a good poem. Holy crap. That's right, dude. Siri, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Jesus Christ. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? Hope you keep it up. Yeah. Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. You go, Sayori. Go, oh my god. Can't even think. Oh, headphones slipping off the heads. Ugh. I'm not even looking at this. Jesus. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it, no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Alright. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come to sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Ugh, do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put anything together, anything good in just a few days. Well, we'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need as much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some Jesus, pamphlets I can get out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're exactly going to be doing for the event. Ah, sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're gonna be performing. Performing? Monica. Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Yay! Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare it ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think that's a bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm gonna be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never, in my life, do something like that. Imagine it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys! No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So, I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, excuse me, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah!
It's about expressing your feelings. Being intimate with yourself. Jesus. Excuse me. Jesus. Finding new horizons.
I think that's what it said. I don't know.
And having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if it takes, and if all it takes is just standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it.
Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit.
Well, maybe, but...
Looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left.
Ugh. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get over with it. Or get it over with. Alright. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. How about you, Yuri?
Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces.
I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone! You're the best, Yuri! This club is seriously going to be the death of me.
Oh, man.
Oh gosh! You'll be fine, Yuri! But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect it to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see.
Monica flips to her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium.
The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finished the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. What? Nani? Yuri's fired up all of a sudden.
Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium.
This poem's called...
Yuri anxiously glances at each of us.
You can do it, Yuri! It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye.
Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into a sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she has and communicates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Ooh, Jesus. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her, as if she's bewildered, even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first one to start applauding.
Yeah, Yuri, the waifu. Woo.
I can't do the whistling because I am not that talented. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to apply for her, but we were caught off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applied, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat.
Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing.
Looks like Yuri is down for the count.
Okay, I guess I'm next then.
Yuri hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks over to the podium.
This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled.
Sayori,
It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then.
Sayori begins her poem. Somehow, it feels like your soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's sincere and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes, and we applaud.
Yeah! I did it!
Good job, Sayori.
Even Jake liked it. I guess that's a good sign.
What does that even mean?
It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with the kind of delivery.
I don't really understand.
In other words, I've seen poems of yours where the sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading.
I know what you mean.
I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. The next time, I'm gonna make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know? Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Jake. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Jake lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Natsuki, it's fine.
I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. Let's have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. See this row here, tallest to shortest? Really weird. I've never seen them in this way before. Tallest to shortest. Yuri going all the way down to Natsuki. Nice. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else.
Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though.
Yeah, maybe.
Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki.
Yeah.
I'm going.
Natsuki, brilliantly, God, my English, gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium.
The poem is called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting! You dumbass! Anyway, this poem is called Jump.
Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little.
while she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhyme and rhythm, a rhythm and rhyme to it. Jesus, it's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when she's spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes, and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. Ooh, you better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want to for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. I feel the same way. When it's like random people though, like if you're presenting something in your class, your classmates know you. They know you and they can start judging you, but oh my god. Like when it comes to random people, they don't know you, so you can put on, as she said, whatever face you want. And there'll always be some people who will judge you, and there are other people who won't. So that's actually something inspired by Natsuki. Good job, Natsuki. I thought I would never find something from you because you have been one of the worst characters I've seen in this game so far. But anyway, that's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is. So, well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time while you'll be reciting. Jeez. Should probably find another poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. You know, but yet again, it can't also be copyright, because if you recite someone else's poem, then that's basically copyright, and you can get copyright claimed, all that kind of stuff, you know? So, thank God none of these poems were copyright claimed, or else it's been so amazing. I mean, I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, my neck is killing me. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. All right. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club, of course, and impressing Monica, the club president, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Why is Monica, like slightly behind Yuri? It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay. It's okay, Jake. You don't have to say it. You don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. And that, we leave the club. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Ooh. Hey, Sayori. Yo, Sayori. Ooh. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... I mean, Sayori fumbles with her words. So let's just say that one day Yuri asks to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that?
kind of putting me on the spot here. Well, I like the waifu though. Look, come on, she's the best friend. She really enjoys walking home together, and they ruin that. And if we stop doing that, then that's gonna make her sad. And I don't want to make her sad. She's always my best friend, apparently in this game. So I don't want to make her sad. I want to make her feel happy, not sad. So I'll still walk home with Sayori. Sayori, you really think I would ditch you for Yuri? But she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez, I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Jake. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it, so... Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never going to happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of weird. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about. Actually, that is a weird thing. Why would she ask a question like that? But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival's only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? And that we will save for another time. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. This video went out for 1 hour and 20 minutes and counting more. This is the longest I've ever. This will actually go out onto YouTube. So I guess I really do not have anything else to say at the moment. So yeah, I don't really have anything else to say. I'm speechless right now on all my words. So I guess thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys liked it, then please smash that like button. Be really appreciative. And also subscribe to see more of my content. And also hit that notification bell. That way you guys don't miss a single video from the series when it comes out more. I am looking forward to playing the series more. I really like doing the characters' voices. It's really fun. I really enjoy it. Because, like, doing the voices characters, Sayori is really nice and all that stuff, but Sayori got weird toward the end. Besides Monica breaking the fourth wall, this is going to really change this game. I don't know what it's going to do. I don't know if that's just a little bug or something. But anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys all next time.